Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about fuels. We already learned that all combustible substances liberate heat when they are burned. So, the substances which are sources of heat energy for domestic and industrial purposes are called fuel. Examples: wood, coal, petrol, kerosene, diesel, gas, charcoal, etc. Fuels can be classified on the basis of their physical state, like solid, liquid, and gas. So, on this basis, fuels can be of the following types. Let me look. First one, solid fuels. Some solid fuels are wood, coal, cow dung cake, etc. Next, liquid fuels. Some liquid fuels are kerosene, LPG, petrol, diesel, etc. Last one, gaseous fuels. Some gaseous fuels are natural gas, producer gas, biogas, etc. Next, we are going to discuss the characteristics of a good fuel. The characteristics are: it is cheap, readily available, that means easily available, easy to store, handle and transport. It produces large quantity of heat, that means its calorific value is high. It does not leaves behind a little or no residue after being burned, which means it does not cause pollution. And the last one, readily combustible. That is, it burns easily in air at a moderate rate. So these are the characteristics of a good fuel. Hope you understood. A fuel does not fulfill all the requirement. Hence, no fuel is an ideal fuel. We know that all the fuels do not produce same amount of heat. That is, the amount of heat liberated when 1 kilogram of the fuel is completely burned. That we call its calorific value. So what is meant by calorific value? The amount of heat energy produced on complete combustion of 1 kg of a fuel is called its calorific value. The calorific value of a fuel is expressed in a unit called kilojoule per kilogram. Higher the calorific value means better is the fuel. So the calorific values of some common fuels are given in the table. 1 kg of LPG generates more heat than 1 kg of coal. That is, calorific value of LPG is more than coal. That's why LPG is more efficient fuel than coal. So we can conclude fuel efficiency is determined by its calorific value. One more thing, scientists are working on using hydrogen as a fuel as it has the highest calorific value and creates no pollution after burning. Some success has been achieved and hydrogen is expected to be the fuel of the future. Next, we are going to discuss effects of burning fuels. First one, carbon fuels like wood, coal, petroleum releases unburned carbon particles. These fine particles are dangerous pollutants. and that cause respiratory diseases such as asthma. Next, incomplete combustion of these fuels give carbon monoxide gas. It is a very poisonous gas. It is dangerous to burn coal in a closed room. The carbon monoxide gas produced can kill persons sleeping in that room. Next, combustion of most fuels releases carbon dioxide in the environment. Increased concentration of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to cause global warming. Global warming means the rise in temperature of the atmosphere of the earth. This can result in melting of the polar ice caps and rise in sea levels, that leading to flooding of large portions of land on the seacoastal areas. Next point, burning of coal and diesel releases sulfur dioxide. It is an extremely suffocating and corrosive gas. And petrol engines give off gaseous oxides of nitrogen. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and form acid. Such rain is called acid rain. It is very harmful for crops, buildings, and soil. So, the use of diesel and petrol as fuels in automobiles is being replaced by CNG, that is compressed natural gas. Because CNG produces the harmful products in very small amounts. CNG is a cleaner fuel. Hope you understood today's class. If you have any doubt regarding any portion, you can ask me. Thank you.